actually, Dad is here last night. He was tilling on it, but these winter annuals, they're just giving us trouble, so we're gonna hit it again. And if it doesn't rain tomorrow, I'm not gonna come try and plant it tonight. I'll be here first thing in the morning to try and plant it. Till a jugga. They call this pose the downward landau. This farm must have missed the rain that we got. Getting dry. Keep after. That was cute. Broke my door handle yesterday after I signed off with you guys. I'm doing this job now. Oats are growing. Got a few weeds coming in it. If I get the chance, I'm gonna smack out with the 2.4 Dow. It's on your seat. We're off to a rocky start this morning. A couple of hiccups. Yes. Went to go make my peanut butter toast this morning. I couldn't find the peanut butter. It's been known to happen. I've accidentally walked off with the peanut butter once or twice. I've put it in the fridge once or twice. I've taken it down to my office, so I was like talking on the phone, but I could not find the peanut butter this morning. I'm wondering if yesterday it was also trash day, if I accidentally didn't put the peanut butter in the trash and take it out. I don't know. But then I had basically one of two options for my sandwich or breakfast peanut butter this morning. I had either chicken salad or seafood salad, and my initial thought was chicken salad, but then I turned around and went with the seafood salad. Initially thought it would be a good idea, instantly regretted it once I opened the seafood salad, but I committed. So seafood salad toast for lunch, breakfast, yeah. Where's the peanut butter? I doubt you'd eat that, but I don't trust you, so you're coming with me. Dang it. That's gonna get old. So our roller's fixed, or not, it's not our roller, the roller we're renting is fixed. The bearing got fixed yesterday. So the first thing this morning, we're gonna get that roller hooked up, and with only a 1/4 inch of rain that we got yesterday, beautiful, gentle rain, one where you actually have to stand outside for like 5 or 10 minutes to actually get wet. We're thinking maybe this afternoon, Andrew might be able to roll our seeding, but we don't want it to be tacky. That's too tacky right now. And the goal with rolling it will make it nice and smooth, beautiful, nice even seed to soil contact. Plus we'll be able to mow across it real quick. But gotta wait. Maybe we can get the sun to show up here this morning and it'll go pretty quickly. And let's go. Oh, you're already in there. Trying to eat my sandwich, I see. On top of that, to further illustrate how well my brain's working this morning, there's the gallon of milk I bought at the dollar store yesterday to try and get milk back into the house. We'll sell cheap, slightly warm. So I give up, I tried.
Welcome back to the good old Southern IA. Dylan and I are getting hooked up to this massive land roller. I think your door handle broke.
Broke my door handle?
You knew that too. Oops.
Yeah, keep coming that way. Let me drop it a little bit. Oh no, keep coming. Go forward just a little bit and do it that way just a little more. Back. This way just a tad. Go forward a little bit.
You guys think you'll have that hooked up by lunch?
Not sure. Keep coming. Go forward a little bit. Okay.
That was unnecessarily painful. Right, Dylan?
Right.
On another note, the weather stick's full of it. It's cold out.
My corn grows really good right here. We found a new fertilizer source.
All the dairy farmers of America, thank you.
1/4 inch. But check this out. Some yahoo parked their vehicle right in front of my shop entrance. Didn't call, didn't knock on the door, didn't do nothing. Called my deputy buddy, said, hey, come tow this thing. He said, well, you'd have to pay for it. So then I'm thinking, I wonder what would happen if I just nudged it into the ditch.
What do you think, Bandit? Huh?
All right, change of plans. It is too wet to be rolling right now, too tacky to be rolling. But the roller is hooked up.
I don't know what you're doing.
You two communicating sign language now, or
Yeah.
what?
I was trying to. I'm
He's
teaching.
trying to flag me
I was
down. And he's up
yesterday-
there in the tractor.
I was backing this out. I was like, "There's a shoe on the ground."
We have a suspicion that it's actually drier south. They were drier to begin with, and they didn't get nearly the rain that we did yesterday, which he really didn't get nearly a rain. It was like a quarter of an inch. So my dad's headed south to check out the field, but we're gonna get the planter out, get fuel into it, get it ready to go, because if we get the green light, we're gonna go planting instead. But again, would also be bad because they need to be treating soybeans so I can get the soybean planting. Ah!
You think we ought to put in a little quiz for the people on YouTube?
Sure.
We gotta ask them what their favorite tractor out of these two is. I know that one's cool, but your favorite better be that one.
Longer than I want it to. I need to just fix it. Hey, Squirt. Okay, we are headed to Numa to go try and plant some corn. Dad's taking off in the sprayer. He's gonna go try and spray some corn. I'd say there's maybe a chance we get caught up on spraying corn today, though. One of my personal favorites, driving through the town of Numa, especially headed south through town because you can't get over because of the mailboxes and the telephone poles. I literally drive right down the middle of the road, and some people haven't figured it out yet, and they just come and meet me like, hey, I ain't getting over. It's just like, that's pretty darn low right there. Here comes our first contender. Thank you. Landlord and the land manager got a deal together to take a fence line out that was right there on this farm, and let me tell you what, this looks like a completely different farm now. Planter yoga. I call this position the open wing kitsy. Beep, beep, beep. Oh! Oh my God. You okay? Alright, now the antenna. One of the most asked questions is, what's this stuff? It's graphite and talcum powder, seed lubricant.
That's good.
See that brown bag? Give me that brown bag. You gotta go in the hole. No, don't like go in, like head in there, and I'll pull you back out. Can you reach it? This is a new type of hybrid. Is it just me, or does it seem like every time it's time to eat lunch, dinner, something like that, someone brings you food, whatever, that you're always on the end rows or the headlands of a field where you have to like steer. It makes it like impossible to eat. Leftover Mexican burrito, might be regretting that one later. Should have packed the fork. A little graphite on your hands helps it slide down. Slide out. So in the left-hand side of the planter, we have 64A15 drought guard, which is right there. Then on the right side here, we have all of my plot extra seed, which is not like extra seed for my plot, but my plot, to explain what I mean by that is that every year they supply me with certain numbers to plant in my plot. Well, with a 24-row planter, and I actually plant a pretty big plot, usually it's not enough seed to actually make the planter work, so I have to put seed in with it to make the planter work and plant the plot and yada yada yada. But you guys have seen, you take all that seed out of the planter after every single deal. Well, every year I end up with 8 to 12 acres worth of seed. That is just all different types of hybrids. Well, that's still good seed, so we're gonna plant it, and we end up planting it every single year. But you don't really have a hybrid name that you can put in there, so this year I'm gonna call it my mutt corn, because in that tank is probably 8 different hybrids. Got back pressure. Giggity, let's go plant. That's an issue right there. This honestly would probably plant if we didn't have the no-till coulters on it. Those no-till coulters were good in some situations, bad in this. Dry enough on top, but when that no-till coulter goes around, it flings dirt up and actually throws it at the depth gauge wheel, and so it gets moisture brought up, and that sticks to the depth gauge wheels. So if you got mud on your depth gauge wheels, you're gonna have inconsistent seed depth, and that's issues. It's not bad there. There's the floor of the vertical tillage. Right there he is. Better get a hold of my dad. He farms this farm with me. My ear is hurting bad. Okay. I'm planting this here, and it's like it's dry on top, but those no-till coulters are flinging up dirt, you know? And that's moist dirt, and that moist dirt sticks to the depth gauge wheels. You want me to go see if I can get Andrew rolling? Okay, yep, we can do that.
Right here. Here rolling, just having a good old time. Then this thought entered my head: the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Because of that round thing back there. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching the drum go round and round, singing to myself. Because Ben took the radio out of this. Oh no, the radio's there, it just doesn't work.
Well, Andrew's rolling. We've made it back here to the field. I mean, that looks better. But yeah, you can see it was just flinging the dirt. Hopefully that all flops off pretty quickly. I was in the wet spots, so see what she does. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I've seen you crawl up this tractor many a time. Oh no, I ain't having it. You need to hang out with him and pick up sticks so you can curl up this tractor yourself. Actually, a job you can do is pick up sticks, huh? But I see you've made your choice. Okay, now it's time to start the back and forth here on this farm since we got the inrows on. Again, we're running RTK, used RTK to pull anhydrous, so we're shifting our anhydrous pattern and our anhydrous a B-line, which is the straight line where we pulled the anhydrous north to south, if you're following. Now, because that fence line's been removed, I actually got to nudge it over a couple of times, and I've been nudging it 270 inches over, and then that gets me to my AB line that I'm planting on. Peachy, clear as mud? Yeah. Dylan, you got a copy?
10-4. I'm sure there's something I missed, but there's a couple roots that are out there that are really stuck in the ground. I tried to yank them up, but for the most part, I got almost everything.
Are you there? You're awake? Planter. Ben's out there on the planter. We had this strip here. It was destroyed. Sticks and roots everywhere. Got a stick collection here. This might not look like much. And we have that whole pile right there. Don't know if you could see it. Did all that by hand. Yeah, there's another one like that all the way over there. I'm just kidding. Duh, I didn't do it by hand, but yep. After I get this sticks pile over there, I'm done with the sticks, which is great. There's the sticks, there's the pile. Well, would you look at that? No sticks, but still a pile. But you know what? That's all right. We'll keep the pile. As long as we got no more sticks to put in the pile, that's all that matters.
Okay, we're all planted up here. Dylan and I got to get this planter unloaded, and then we're going to get reloaded with some Smart Stacks corn, because tomorrow the blue tractor, the blue planter, and I are taking the trip to Oskaloosa to plant this 100-year farm. See that?
Not the blue dog?
I think the blue dog might stay.
Well, guys, that's about to wrap it up for me for today. I came to this last field and it's just a tick too wet for my liking to roll it. It's leaving a little bit more of a track than we'd prefer. So we're going to try it again in the morning and hopefully wrap up this rolling pretty early. So yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Before I go though, I want to give you another Name That YouTuber segment. And some of you have mentioned this guy before, and I asked who your favorite Iowan YouTuber was. So there's one hint. Second hint is this is a first-generation farmer starting out from scratch with his first crop this year. So if you know that YouTuber, put it down in the comments.